Hello, everyone, and welcome to TPC Sports. This is TPCHL Week 6, Penguins, Capitals. My name is Meter, and I am joined in the booth here today by Nitro. How's it going today, Nitro?
I'm great. All right, so Crosby wins the opening face-off here, back to his defenses. And here comes the Penguins over the line, looking for a shot on goal, does not get it. And now the Capitals will play on their defensive zone, back to the offensive zone, looking for a chance on Murray, and he makes a quick save there.
Good save, good cover right out the gate.
And these two teams have blood between them with all the playoff action. So Crosby loses the faceoff with a shot, and a stick save made by Murray. Back to the point it goes, and it's deflected to the corner again. And it's still in the Pittsburgh zone, trying to get it out. Washington controlling, getting a shot. It is blocked by the defense. Still controlling in the offensive zone by Washington, and it's cleared by their own men. And it's a foot race now. Pittsburgh trying to get a shot on goal, looking for it, doesn't get there. And Capitals control behind their own net, back across center ice into the offensive zone again, setting up a play. Rich shot, and it's blocked by a couple of Penguins in front. Trying to get it to Crosby, can't get it. And it's still controlled in the offensive zone by Washington. Here's a big shot, and it's deflected by the blocker of Murray. Here's a chance again to the corner. Pittsburgh trying to get it out. Here's Crosby looking to the corner. Here we go. Looking for a chance breakaway, and a save made by Holtby. And he will cover.
Really scary there. The defenseman was able to control it, but he had it behind Holtby's back. Absolutely terrifying. I do believe we're attempting to fix a setting real quick to get the announcers in EA's game out so that we can do our commentary and still have the game sounds of the game. And here we are setting those down, and we will turn this up, and now we will have the sounds of the game. Beautiful, beautiful, everything working. And thank you to Taco for taking his timeout, his one and only timeout, to adjust that.
All right, face off to the left of Brendan Holtby, and it's won by Washington back. And it's really nice to see them also wearing their original jerseys, too. Back to the corner goes Pittsburgh controlling the offensive zone. And a save by Holtby. It looked like it almost went in the net by the reaction, but it is cleared. And now Washington goes back from defense to offense, looking for a play. Shot and a glove save by Murray. He gives it to his defenseman, but it's intercepted again. A little sloppy right now by Pittsburgh in their own defensive zone. Quick change on the fly, looking for 3-on-2 down low, trying to get a 3, but it's deflected by the defenseman to the corner. And here's another centering pass. It's over the top of the crossbar and wide. And it's now again out of the zone. And now a 2-on-1 down low to another empty net and a save by Holtby.
What an
and the
amazing
rebound
save.
is out of the zone. 2-on-1 down low on the other side, and Murray will take no chances and will hold it. Oh, thought hold it, but he gives it away. Washington in control, blocked out to the blue line. Big shot and a blocker save by Murray. Still loose in the offensive zone, and now here's a 2-on-2 for a big shot, and it doesn't get through to Holtby. The rebound has gotten through, and another shot. That was deflected by Murray. And Holtby gets it again, and it's out of the zone. Controlled by Washington in the offensive zone to the right of Matt Murray, and it's cleared out into the defense, into the neutral zone. Pittsburgh controls, trying to get some shots on Brendan Holtby here. And we are 9 minutes to go here in the first period. So far, so good. No score here. Looking for a chance. And it's a shot deflected by the defenseman and wide. And Washington right through the goal mouth. And a dangerous play there. And luckily, Matt Murray did not move, or it would have ended up in the back of his net. Those are scary plays. All right, Drucker controls to Boyd. Boyd looking for a chance, intercepted by Pittsburgh. They will control their own defensive zone now, trying to get it out back to the neutral zone. And we are 6:45 to go. And here's a 3-on-2 down low, and a shot save made by Murray. To the corner it goes behind his net. Shot, another save by Murray. And the defense for Pittsburgh clears it all the way out. And here comes a mini breakaway. Can they get a shot with it? Oh, and a save by Holtby. And he keeps the action going here with 5:25 to go in the first period. And here's another breakdown by Pittsburgh. Trance and their defensemen get back in time. And now Pittsburgh controlling their own defensive zone again. Back out we go. Mini 2-on-1 developing to the left. And a shot went off the crossbar and out. What a shot, but it just hit the clank. Back to the 2-on-1 down low again. Back into the defensive zone. It looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up.
I believe that's a tripping penalty. It looked like he was trying to break that up. It could have been a 2-on-1. He didn't have the angle to cut the pass, so he went for the poke and just had a little too much reach on it. But overall, both these teams really solid right now. I see a lot of shots in front of the net while open. Very well done by Washington, and Pittsburgh getting a lot of these 2-on-1s, including that one off the post. That was beautiful.
All right, face-off won by Washington. Back to the point, I guess. And we have and it was just out of the reach of the defenseman, but he's controlling it in the defensive zone. And now it's cleared back out. 3:15 to go in the first period. We are scoreless here at PNG Paint Arena, and a chance for Washington on the power play now. Trying to set something up, about a minute to go. Here's a shot and a save. Easy one by Matt Murray. Back to his defenseman. And out of the zone it goes. And they will clear it. And a little 2-on-1 here. And it's deflected to the corner. And back out again. Here comes Washington. 2-on-3. Now all the rest of their men come in. And Pittsburgh controls. And 15 seconds to go. And we're offside.
Ooh, shot after the whistle. Oh, and he's leveled! Can't say he didn't deserve that one.
Yeah, those shots after the whistle. All right, so face-off lost and won by Washington. Here's a chance to the left of Murray, and it's deflected to the corner. Still can't get it out of the zone. Power play is over. Washington over 1 this afternoon on the power play. And a shot and a save by Murray with 1:13 to go, first period.
I'm seeing some pretty soft defense from the Penguins. They're kind of letting the Capitals walk in and get their positioning, and it's resulting in a lot of shots right in front of the goalie by Washington.
All right. Face off won by Washington. Oh, and it went over the top of the net. Under a minute to go here in the first period at PPG Paint Arena. And a potential 2-on-1 is broken up by the Capitals defense. Now back out to the neutral zone. Over the offensive line. Looking for some plays here. 2-on-1 down low. Shot saved by Murray. Rebound. He gives it to the offensive zone of the wrong player. But that should do it here in the first period. We will. Oh, they score with 0.7 seconds to go.
Wow, what a play there. Didn't give up on it. Thought the period was over. Everybody did. And all of a sudden, cross crease, slapper into the back of the net. Well done by Washington.
Including me on that one.
Exceptional job by Washington. Rucker, well known for his intense offense and just keeping the pounding going, and of course his skill with shots, and there we see both of those right there beating the goalie.
That is a tough thing to swallow for Pittsburgh. They thought they were going to get out of this without getting scored upon, but Washington does strike first, and now we are officially out of the first period, but the Penguins strike first. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Both these goalies have done a really good job. I think we're going to see quite a few shots from both sides. I think it'll be in favor of Washington. I think we'll also have to adjust that setting again. It looks like it didn't take the first time. Look at that save off the tip of the glove. Beautiful, beautiful work by Hopi, one of the best goalies in the NHL. And, of course, your go-ahead goal right there.
So, yeah, those are tough goals to swallow for Washington with a chance there. But we'll have to wait and see what the Capitals do when they come back out here. When Pittsburgh, rather, comes back out. But your thoughts on the first period?
I think it was a great period. Both teams clearly came to play. As we get audio back, thank you so much, Taco, for doing that. Again, much appreciated. And I apologize. It's Dino doing that, not Taco. I played against Taco this week, so I had my rival on my mind there. Overall, definitely been in favor of Beast, of the Capitals. And but we'll see what the second has to offer. Both teams have good things going for them.
All right, so 1-0 Washington going into period number 2. And we have a penalty coming up.
Tripping call against Pittsburgh. Once again, just when you're behind a guy with the puck, if you put your stick out, you're going to trip him 10 out of 10 times, and that's what happened here.
Looks like Chris Letang, one of the top defensemen for Pittsburgh, in the penalty box. Not a place that Pittsburgh wants to see their top defenseman. But either way, Washington back to the power play. They do win it, but Pittsburgh does gain control. They will have it and slap it down. Really. All right, so Washington has to start all the way in their own zone to the offensive zone now, trying to add to their lead.
Oh!
They score! Power play goal! Capitals 2-0.
And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier when I mentioned the skill in shooting on Washington's side. Rucker's so good at picking his spots and beating goalies, going against some of the best goalies in the entire league, and he makes them look foolish, and that's what he did right there. Shot it just over his right side. Well done.
And as I mentioned before the goal was scored, you have your best defenseman, or one of your best defensemen, in the penalty box, and that really set up that goal nicely for Washington.
Absolutely, and so well done, just to keep patient and to wait until you had the advantage, and they had a huge advantage right there.
All right, so 18:48 to go. Washington leads by 2, but Pittsburgh certainly can get back into this game. They certainly have the offensive firepower. And here we go. 2-1 down low. The save by Holby. The rebound is loose. Turns in front, and it doesn't get to Holby. To the corner it goes. And it's controlled by Washington out of their own zone. And now they're into the offensive zone. Looking for a play. Trying to defeat the defenseman, and Murray makes the save there.
A little backhand shot right at the goalie, but what I will always say every single time is a shot on goal is a great end to any play. So good job to keep the pressure.
All right, face-off won by Pittsburgh, back in their own zone now. And they will control. And here comes Malkin looking for some plays. He is over the line. Here's a shot, and a blocker saved by Holpe. And to the corner it goes. Back to the center pass. And it is out of the zone.
Ooh, that's a penalty. That's some
And
interference.
penalty coming up. And Capitals go back to the power play.
Hit the guy too late after he passed the puck. He passed the puck. There was probably 2 full seconds before he came in and got the hit. There goes the puck. One. Oh, man, just fucking levels him.
Yeah, that was dangerous. Look, could have been called 4 or 5, but I guess the referee thought only minor penalty. All right, 1 for 2 this afternoon on the power play for Washington. There's a shot, and it hit the goalpost and went to the corner. They still control the offensive zone. Ovechkin to the corner. Back to the point it goes. Looking for Carlson. Here's a shot, and it's a save made by Murray, and it's out of the zone. Looking for a little short-handed play here. 2-on-1 down low. Doesn't get a shot on Holtby, though. And it's trying to get it out of the zone with Washington, and they do get it out with 55 to go in the man advantage. Now 3-on-3. Rest of the Penguins come, and now looking for a break-in pass now. Trying to get some good defensive plays by Pittsburgh with 30 seconds to go on the shorthanded play here. Here's more shorthandedness by Pittsburgh. They're just trying to kill some clock here at this point, and it's in the offensive zone. Penalty is over. Capitals are 1 for 3 this afternoon on the power play, and it's now out of the zone. To the corner goes back in front of Murray, who has given up 2 this afternoon, and his team needs to get back in it. Here is Crosby, one of the most talented in the NHL, along with Ovechkin, and back to the point it goes. To the corner, shot is deflected off of Holtby and almost in, but still no sweat there. And now Washington brings it back out. 1-on-3 here. And it's a shot. Murray gets a piece of it, and it goes to the glass. Back to the point it goes. And Pittsburgh shifts from defense to offense now. Here's Crosby. Gets bumped a little bit by the defenseman. And it's almost stolen and intercepted in the offensive zone. And Washington has to get back outside here. They are. Here's a chance, a shot, and a save by Murray. And the rebound is still loose and controlled by Washington. Back to the point. Looking for some shots and some hits there by Pittsburgh. And it's almost gotten out of the zone, but not quite. And now it's delayed offside as Washington will have to fully clear their zone before getting back in. They shift back to offense now. And here's a chance. Looking for a shot. Saved by Murray. To the corner it goes. Looking for some more. Here comes Watches. Centering pass. Doesn't get it. And they finally get the clear. And this should be an icing call. But it is beaten by the Pittsburgh player, and they still can't get a shot on goal. 7:55 to go in the second period. Past the halfway point of regulation time now. 2-0 Washington. 1 late goal and 1 power play goal is your scoring here this afternoon. And Washington controls in the neutral zone now. Over the offensive line. 3-on-2 down low. Shot!
Oh, my
Murray
God!
with a save. Back out it goes. 2-on-1. Looking for Malkin. Can't get it there. And it's back out to the offensive zone for Washington. And Pittsburgh regains control in their own offensive zone. Shifts from defense to offense. Trying to get in. And it's knocked over the Washington line. And we're going back and forth here. 5:10 to go here in the second period. Washington 3-on-2 down low. Shot saved by Murray. And it goes through him, but wide. Centering pass back to the point. Looking for a 3-on-1, but a good hit at the blue line. And now we have a potential 3-on-2 down low. Doesn't get it there as Pittsburgh clears. And they will bring a potential 2-on-1 down low. Let's see if they can get anything out of it. Not so. As it goes to the corner, Chance looks Holtby down, but makes the save between his legs.
Hitting and stick skills have been the big difference maker so far in this period. Washington doing exceptional in both, in Pittsburgh getting some good panic passes off, but overall failing to control the puck.
All right, out of the zone it goes. Another faceoff one. Here's a chance down low, and it does get to Murray. He does make the save there. And Crosby gets the puck here, looks for a centering pass, has some man in front, back to the point it goes, and it's again out of the zone with 1:50 to go in the second period. And a shot and a save. They score! Thought he had it, but it went off the blocker in the back of the net. It's 3-0.
Another amazing find your spot and fill it. Well done by Washington to beat the goalie. Same way, over the right shoulder. Exceptionally well done. Go in, deke around the goal, around the defense. And this is what I'm talking about. Watches the defender, continues to move back and back and back, and just let Oshie walk right in. Oshie sees an open spot, and he fills it. You got to step up to that guy. Maybe not hit him, but get close to him. Get your stick against his stick. Do something to not let him feel that he has control in the offensive zone.
Good point. Face-off is won by Washington. They are really controlling it from the start to the finish. Here's a chance trying to get it on Murray, and it's deflected off the corner. And if Murray had not been in, we'd probably be a lot higher here. Washington regains, and a shot and a blocker save. They're going after that blocker now. They know that it's a weakness here, and they have not found a weakness on the other side on Holpe yet. Let's see if we can get one on the other side with 5 seconds to go here in the second period as it comes to winding down here. Pittsburgh into the offensive zone, and that will do it. 40 minutes gone, but 3 goals by the Capitals, and that is where we stand now going into period number 3.
I mean, still some great hockey being played. Of course, Washington right now the favorite to win this one, is they're up by 3, and honestly, they just look like they've been playing some better hockey. I don't think Pittsburgh had many shots that entire period. I'd be interested to see how the numbers changed. I believe they had 7 at the end of the first.
Let's see if we can get also only 2 shots on goal, but yeah, Washington clearly outplaying Pittsburgh. And one of the things that we should look at is that Washington, till they were able to beat Pittsburgh in the playoffs, were never able to get to win that Stanley Cup. So that was one of their biggest things now. Now they're not as afraid of Pittsburgh as they once were.
Yeah, that was a really big moment there. I mean, take a look at some of these numbers here. Passing is going to be one of the key ones. Time on attack, of course, but passing, you're talking an 83% passing rate versus a 70% passing rate. 70% not awful, but over 80 is what you expect to see in the NHL and what you expect to see from a team that's winning, and that's what we're seeing right here.
All right, so Crosby on the faceoff. We begin period number 3 with another win by Washington. Right down that low shot, and it almost got through Murray, and it's back to the corner. And it's at the center circle, and Pittsburgh gets it out, and a nice hit at center ice. Clean hit there, and Washington regains control, shifts back to offense, trying to get a shot on goal, and we are offside.
Good job breaking them up at the line on both ends. I think Washington there just tried to push it a little bit harder than they needed to. Could have been a dump in, could have been a take in, but they had the room. Just got to stay patient. You're ahead by 3. Nothing to do but take some time off the clock.
All right, face off 1, centering pass. Blocker saved by Murray, and it's gotten out. Potential odd man rush here by Pittsburgh to try to get some shots on goal. Only 2 shots in period number 2. Not good if you're going to try to win this game. Shot, and Murray to save. Another look like a shoulder save on that one. Back to the point it goes. Pittsburgh trying to play a little bit more aggressive here. Shot, oh, and it missed the glove hand by probably about 2 inches. Or that would have been 4-0. So the quarter goes offside. 16-18 to go. 3-zip.
That offside, not really a victory for either team, but if one team wins in that exchange, I would say it'd be Washington, because Pittsburgh had a chance to take it out and wasn't able to.
Another face off, and here comes Malkin looking for a chance. Down low, shot. It does not get through to Holpe as it's blocked by the defense. And here comes Washington right back over the line, looking for more. Shot! Oh, and it missed the glove by, about 10 feet. And we are back into the neutral zone with 5 minutes gone by here in the third period. And looking for a centering pass. Shot! And it's blocked by the defense. Almost a rebound, too. And it's picked up again by Washington, still playing in their offensive zone, which they've played most of this game here. And Pittsburgh finally getting some play here. And Holpe gets knocked by the defenseman of
way
offside.
Penguins,
and they are offside.
Offside by a mile. I mean, Holpe feels super comfortable. He came way out of the crease there, almost into the circle, just to pick up a loose puck and throw it over immediately to his defense. Good quick passing, didn't hold on to it, but ultimately that shows he's feeling way too confident right now.
And the faceoff is won by Washington. They are trying to get back into the offensive zone. And Pittsburgh's chasing now a little bit. They need to shift from defense to offense, which they are going to do in their own defensive zone, making a change on the fly. changing players, but Washington regains it. Potential almost got a 2-on-1 down low, but out comes Malkin looking for Crosby. Doesn't get it there, and it's to the center, to the right wing, and back to the point it goes. Not going to get a shot away. No, they do it. Pittsburgh will go to the power play here with 11:15 to go in the third period rather.
Really, really big opportunity here for Pittsburgh. I don't know what they were thinking there with that boarding. That was borderline boarding and charging, but ultimately it's going to result in 2 minutes that Pittsburgh can wear down the other team and hopefully with the man advantage find a good spot and make a point happen.
All right, Crosby loses the faceoff. Washington in control. Oh, and Holtby's going to have to attend to that puck here. Still trying to get a shot on goal, and Washington will control and get it out of their own zone. Pittsburgh trying to get control of it. Potential 2-on-1 down the shot. They score short-handed. It's 4-0.
I mean, that was an amazing play. Definitely against the rules. You're not allowed to be on the attack when you're on the penalty kill, especially when you're up on the board. That is a poor show of sportsmanship in general. Ultimately, it was a great pass, amazing pass, and it immediately came off the stick, rang off the post. Very little chance for the goalie to do anything on that. He was almost there. He almost slid over and got there, but it was just too hot to handle.
Yeah, and I mean, it was just a one-time play and went right through Matt Murray. So, all right, so back to the power play we go. 127, 4-0 is the lead. So a shorthanded, two even strength goals, a shorthanded goal, and a power play goal is our scoring for this afternoon. Looking for Crosby, can't get it there, and Washington gets it back out to the zone. And with 45 seconds to go in the Pittsburgh power play, they trail by 4. Need some help here, and it's knocked off by the defenseman. Back in front it goes, looking for a chance, trying to get it free, and a save by Holtby. First shot probably on goal in this period. It's a good one.
It was. It really made him reach for it. He kind of flailed a little bit, but I mean, you have one of the best goalies in the NHL standing there. It's going to take a lot to beat him, and we're seeing that right now.
All right, out of the zone it goes all the way down, and that will probably do it for the Pittsburgh power play. They missed their one chance here, but still plenty of time here. If they can get something going here quickly, here's a chance. Center pass, shot, Holtby the save. And maybe now Pittsburgh seeing that they need to get some shots on goal in order to get the puck in the back of the net. Let's see if they can get some offense from this latest free, and a shot saved by Murray. The rebound is kicked to the corner, and it's back to the center, back to the corner it goes, looking for more. Pittsburgh trying to get it out quickly, and it's all the way down. Will this be an icing? No, and Washington will take it out back over the Pittsburgh line, and this crowd trying to get this Penguin team back in it, cheering for their Pens. The Go Pens go chant is out. Shot on, missed by about 2 inches of it being a 4-1 game. Shot is deflected to the corner, and it's out of the zone. But that is what we want to see if you're a Pittsburgh fan, at least getting. Oh, and a good hit in center ice. Ooh. And here comes a line change by Pittsburgh. 5 minutes to go, third period, 4-0 Washington. Chance in front, Murray the save, and he is bumped into by Washington. Center pass, and Murray gets it with his blocker, and it's to the corner, looking for some more, and it's back to the corner, and now Pittsburgh trying to get it out. Not able to. Washington still gets it. Truly score! Ovechkin!
That's one of those goals you see coming from a mile away. You see the guy wide open, cross crease. Nobody at all cutting off that pass. Wide open pass, wide open shot into the right side of the net. I feel bad for this Pittsburgh goalie because he doesn't have a shot on something like that. He had already made a flailing, diving to the right save with his glove only moments before. Nothing you can do.
And Ovechkin's going to bury those 10 times out of 10.
That's a very fair point. You're one of the best shooters in all of the league going up against a very good goalie, but on a cross crease, I'm sorry, that's an impossible shot.
All right, face-off is won by Pittsburgh. They trail by 5 here with 3:30 to go here in period number 3. And Washington looking for some more offense here. Centering pass, they score!
Ooh.
6-0.
Murray way out of position. This is what we've seen all night, is him being able to either get a wide open cross crease or find somebody standing right at the key there, right at the top of those two, between those two circles, and pick their spot. And this time, Murray a little bit out of position, and because of that, wide open net on the right side, and that's where they've punished him all night long.
It seems to be a key here is that we see the blocker side being hit a lot in this season. We've seen a lot of goals go that direction so far. So we'll see. With 3:05 to go, face off again, won by Washington, and they are still looking for more blood here with 2:40 to go. Centering pass to the corner goes. I'm surprised Murray remains in the game, but I guess at this point there's no point in taking him out. But here's a 2-on-1 down low, and it's brought out of the zone, back into the offensive zone by Washington. Here's a chance, and Murray makes the save, and a little sarcastic applause by the crowd, who is a little upset with their goaltender, but not his fault there. There's a shot that's 10 feet wide. Back to the corner goes, looking for some more. Under a minute to go, trying to break the shutout at least. Shot, it's deflected by the defenseman. Looking for some more. Shot, not able to get it to the front of the net. Pittsburgh rallying to the task. Shot saved by Holpe, trying to break the shutout, and it's gotten out of the zone with 40 seconds to go here. Potential down low, and Pittsburgh trying to regain control of it, and they get it out of their zone, shifting back to offense with 30 seconds to go here in this game here. Pittsburgh just trying to get that shutout out of the way, and it isn't saved by Murray. And here comes Pittsburgh. Potential 3-on-1 down low. Trying to get it free. Looking for a shot. Saved by Holpe. 17 seconds to go. Turnaround shot. We still have some time here. Can they break the shutout? Here's a shot. They score! There it goes. Shutout out. Pittsburgh scores.
A wicked close slapper. He was standing right next to the goalie and ripped it over his shoulder into the corner. Very well done. That one's all for pride, but it doesn't matter. You have just as much of an explosion here in this stadium. Seeing that point there by Letang.
Yeah. And if you look at this play, it was kind of, you can see Pittsburgh was just roaming to the task, and Holpe was trying, who hasn't really been challenged as much as Murray has, but give Pittsburgh credit here, at least come out and finish this game strong, even though that goal, like you said, is meaningless. All right, so 12.5 to go. Letang breaks the shutout with 12 seconds to go here. Washington does win the faceoff. Back to the corner goes, and we are down to 5 seconds to go. Pittsburgh trying maybe one more time here. Can they get one more before the period's out? Shot! Oh, Holpe with the save. If that had gone a little further, it would be 6-2. That would have counted.
What a game this has been. Pittsburgh woke up in like the last minute and a half on defense. They were cutting passes cleanly. They were standing in the way of people, not going for hits and missing, which is the equally dangerous to just backing up, but just standing in the way, standing and forcing people to either play around you or have your stick get in the way and break it up. It's too bad that it waited that long for their offense and their defense to wake up. Right from the get-go, Washington was on fire, and I think it's going to show in the stats, and it definitely shows on the scoreboard.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we are replaying through the goals here, and yeah, I think Pittsburgh was way too little too late to put on that kind of show for their fans, and their fans deserve better. But yeah, they put it on right at the very, very end. They put on a show trying to get this game back in, but we're not able to. And the final score is 6-1. Let's take a look at the stats here. So final shots on goal, 31-15 in favor of Washington, 29 hits to 26 in favor of Washington. Passing 84.1% to 75.2. Face-offs clearly in favor of Washington, 20-5. Washington 1 for 3 on the power play with a shorthanded goal as well. Pittsburgh 0 for 1.
A very good game overall. Really well done. I've played against Rucker. I've played against the Capitals. They are an exceptional team. Actually, I played against both of these teams, and I'll tell you what, they're both really good. Really, really good at what they do. So hats off to both of them, and go ahead and give them a follow. Dino911 and G Rucker while you're at it. That will take the Capitals to 4-2, and the Penguins to 1-5 after this game here tonight. But if you guys have not dropped a follow or a like yet wherever you're watching, I would do so now, because this is the type of excitement we're going to give all week long. We have hockey and football, so make sure that you're subscribed. You have your season tickets. You will not regret it. Any closing thoughts there, Nitro?
No, I could have just said it better myself. Both teams were played very well this afternoon. A little sad that Pittsburgh waited a little too late to really get themselves going. But other than that, yeah, both these players deserve your follow, and we hope that you give them a follow so that you can see what else they're up to.
Well, fair enough. Well, thank you so much for joining me in the booth here today. My name is Meter, and this has been Nitro as well for TPC Sports. I hope you all have an outstanding rest of your night.